Ladies and gentlemen, now I don't come again. My name is NK Comedian. For those of you where they call NK, waiting be the update. Now I don't bring up the update now. I don't bring up the update. Una know say the date for court for appeal. With the hearing date for appeal for Peter Obi, Tinubu and Atiku, it don't reach. Now 8 days from now, on the 10th. So now 8 days from now, this my page, I go dey bring am hot as it is hot. For those of you who never like, subscribe, go like now, subscribe, follow my page so that you go dey hear am as it is hot. Now, the date for the hearing of the appeal, it don't reach. Now 8 days from now. So I go bring up the video as it is hot. Anything when they go on, I go dey update you now. So for those of you when they call NK, now I don't bring out the real update for you to watch and hear and see what thing they go on. Now, it gets some group of people when come out, when they pass warning to the court, and their name are already mentioned. They already mentioned their name. So if I bring up the video, and I go see the name, and when I go see waiting the NLC, that I think that should be Nigeria Labour Congress, waiting that they tell court. So when I go watch the video, like, comment and share so that other people will also watch waiting they go on. Thank you.
Petition tribunal will commence sitting on the 10th of May. What we're doing here, if you listen carefully to the text that was read, is to urge the judiciary to do right. Is to urge the judiciary to defend our democracy. Is to urge the judiciary to defend the rule of law. To urge the judiciary to ensure that in reaching their decision, they abide by the provisions of our Constitution and indeed the Electoral Act 2022. Interestingly, we believe, and we're not preempting the justices, we believe that they will do right. We believe that they will ensure that non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act and the electoral guidelines as provided or enunciated by INEC will vitiate what appears commonly seen as a flawed election. So we, and for those who must know, my brother here did say, the name of the coalition is the Labour and Civil Society Front. The Labour and Civil Society Front. And we are concerned at ensuring that we galvanize and mobilize our people to ensuring that not only is justice delivered, but that we do not degenerate to fascism and illegal rule or impunity at all levels. So that's exactly what we're about. When we get to the breach regarding or ditto the judgment of a court of appeal, which is the court of first instance in the presidential petition, and we'll get to the Supreme Court. When we get to that breach, the Nigerian people and indeed this coalition will determine what next to be done.
Is geared towards rescuing Nigeria. Rescuing the judiciary. The judiciary is clearly down. The judiciary has set so many states and institutions on fire. The judiciary has set Imo State on fire up to now. People are asking, how can a person who is not a candidate of his party be declared governor? The judiciary has so many questions to answer. If they fail to answer those questions within a short time, we will create a hall of shame for those judges that come up with such judgments. And that will happen soon. There is need for the NBA, for all arms in the judiciary, the bar benchers, and all to speak out on what is happening in the judiciary. we doubt whether judiciary is still the last hope of the common man. Now the destiny of the country hangs on them. This is either they fulfill it or they betray it once again. There's a lot. The acronym "go to the court" these days is now shameful. When people tell you go to the court, they are telling you that that's the end of the matter. Somebody will steal your yam and say go to the court. On what basis are those statements being used? That's the level of ridicule that the judiciary has been brought to. And as Nigerians, we all need to come out to rescue the judiciary, or else there will be no need to continue to, go to court. The NLC identifies with this body not necessarily on political basis, but in order to rescue this country. We can see the youth struggling these days to see whether they can make impact. You can see that there's a gulf between those governing and the youth. There's no connection anywhere. What the guys see as a model of governance, some of which they learn from schools, are not what are being practiced. I'll give you an example. Hassan Somono was the first president of the NLC in 1978. By that time, he was in office until he met Muhammadu Buhari. Today, I'm the 7th president of the NLC, and Buhari is still there. Now, it's like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 members who must rule this country, being recycled. There's no hope for the youth. So this is the time to look at it. It's not just hope politically. What hope do they have that when they finish from school, they will get a job? What is the level, what is the number of vacancies declared annually? How many people graduate from school? What percentage of them get employed? So the time to rescue Nigeria is now. Thank you very much.